So I was on my way home from the gym and I was listening to the latest Audible book that I just purchased, and it was recommended by a good friend of mine. And it's called Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. And I've read a couple of Grant's books before. They're okay. You know, 10X, Sell or Be Sold, something like that. He's got a bunch of stuff out there. But this one really, really resonated with me. And it's like giving me permission to be completely honest with how I feel about everything. It validates my strong feelings about the things that piss me off in the fitness industry, the things that, you know, really motivate me to learn more, be more valuable, and help more people. You know, a lot of people tell me when I get worked up over certain things like, you know, stupid weight loss shakes and detoxes and all these MLM things, you know, just basically preying on people's insecurities and lack of knowledge as to how to really help them reach their goals, how to truly lose body fat, how to truly, you know, learn to like their bodies. And unfortunately, the fitness industry has a very low barrier to entry. Anyone can deem themselves an expert or a coach or a trainer. You know, all people need for proof is to look at their Instagram and see a sweaty picture of them in the gym and them holding like a shaker cup. So all of a sudden they're a coach, they're an expert. And, you know, since they have abs, they can teach you how to get abs too. And, you know, there's just all these products that go along out there and all these gimmicky, you know, workout regimens and stuff like that. It's just so flooded with bullshit. And, you know, I used to get really, and I still do, get really mad about a lot of these products. And I've realized, you know, the reason why they are so successful is because they're just louder than I am. You know, they're more present. They're all over the place. They're, you know, posting consistently and talking about themselves constantly. And they're just out there. They're louder than I am. And I realize I need to be louder and I need to be more obsessed and okay with being obsessed and use that anger and that frustration that I get from seeing these things to channel it to empower you guys to really understand what it takes to reach your goals and to truly teach people, you know, how to take control back in their lives, of their bodies and of their minds. Because you're not going to find it at the bottom of a shaker cup or in your DVD. So I'm just giving myself permission to be obsessed again. You know, there's nothing wrong with being super passionate about something. You know, I don't necessarily like people who complain and rant without providing any sort of valuable solution or, you know, ways to fix, you know, the thing they're complaining about. But, you know, the reason why I get so upset about, you know, seeing all this Shakeology bullshit on my Facebook feeds and, you know, all these men and women getting duped into things like It Works and these wraps and, you know, just all these things are so short term and they're not effective is because I see people every day. I've worked with them for years in my gym. They're clients of mine. They've been in my office crying, you know, they don't understand how the years of work or the months of work they've put in didn't yield the result that they were promised. You know, they were lied to, they were misinformed, they were taken, all for the sake of making $1 off of these asshole fitness gurus. And it pisses me off because I genuinely care about these people, you know, and it's not for lack of effort that they're not finding the results that they're looking for. It's because they were just lied to. They were told the wrong thing, and it pisses me off and it breaks my heart. And so I've committed myself to being a resource for people. I want people to look to me when they're trying to figure out, you know, what should I be eating? How should I approach this? What type of training should I be doing? Because you know what? There's just hands down a lack of credible people out there. You know, there's way too many experts and gurus that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, that are only out there to make money. They're just using, you know, their aesthetics to peddle some type of product or, you know, service or cookie cutter diet or whatever. You know, so many people think they have so many limited options. They think that they either need to go on an extreme diet, right? They need to buy these stupid shakes or potions or supplements. They need to do endless bouts of cardio. Or if they do understand or start to understand the value of strength training, they follow some type of like bikini competitor bodybuilding program when they have no desire to compete on stage in that way. Yet they're following this really ridiculous, you know, body split program with another hour of cardio on top of their hour and a half gym lifting. It's ludicrous. It's people's methods are not matching up with their goals, and it's not their fault. It's because they're just misinformed. They've been lied to. So I have committed myself to being louder and being okay with being upset with this stuff and letting it fuel me and allowing myself to just be obsessed with helping people. And that's really the value I've learned, at least so far in this book, is it's okay to be obsessed. It's good to be obsessed. You don't see people at the top who aren't obsessed with what they're doing or their mission or, you know, the end game and their goals. You have to be obsessed. You know, I'm awake at night thinking about all these things. I wake up super early. I'm constantly thinking about these things. You know, when I have conversations with people, you know, just kind of working through things that they've done in the past and, you know, things that they've tried. And I'm just like, fuck, you know, I'm so sorry that you were lied to. I'm so sorry that you got duped and you got tricked. So I've just, you know, I'm done with letting these people be louder than I am. I'm going to be louder. I'm going to try to be the go-to resource. I feel obligated to do so. You know, I don't know everything by any means, right? I don't know everything about nutrition and training. There is a ton to learn, and there always will be. And I hope there are always new things to learn because the body is complicated. But I know enough, and I know way more than most of these assholes that are out there making millions of dollars selling stupid programs and stupid products to people who don't know any better. So I'm going to be a resource. I'm going to do what I can to provide a solution for you to actually see sustainable weight loss, to take control of your eating habits, control of your body, and to truly find happiness within yourself. So I'm obsessed now, and you guys are going to see me nonstop. And I still kind of feel weird talking to the camera. And so, you know, I was like, man, I can have these conversations with people in person all day long. Like, no issue. I get fired up. I love talking about this stuff, you know, with my clients, my husband, you know, our coaches and stuff like that. Why can't I do this on camera? It's just so weird to me. So I named my camera Chelsea because Chelsea's my best friend and I can talk to her about anything. So I'm going to talk maybe like I'm talking to my best friend Chelsea until I start to get to know you guys. I still kind of feel silly. You know, this is kind of out of my comfort zone as far as talking about these things in this conversational way to a camera. So I'm getting better, but I just need to get the reps in. And I'm tired of trying to make things polished. I talked about this the other day. You know, I was looking into kind of creating like a better brand for myself and really trying to market myself because I need to get out there. I need to be in front of more people. I need to help more people, and I can't do that unless I make myself known. And so I was looking at all these different things, you know, as far as strategies, and I'm like, you know what, that's just, it's not me. It's not me. I'm not super polished. You know, I don't have this like beautiful set in my house. I don't always have my hair done and makeup on. So I don't care about that anymore. I just want to get the word out. I want to help as many people as possible. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be polished, but it's genuine. You know, it comes from the heart. I honestly want to help people. So I'm just kind of gearing myself up and kind of training my mindset to be okay with being obsessed and not holding back anymore. So you guys are going to see a lot more from me, hopefully.